Now I'm throwing things. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty. Hello, friends. Happy New Year's Eve, if that's a thing that you celebrate. I have randomly decided to tell you what tea I'm drinking when I'm doing these. If I'm drinking tea, I'm not always drinking tea, but quite frequently. So this is Tea Kuan Yin. It's an oolong tea. I got it from Siskat Tea, which is a Black queer-owned tea house. They don't have a physical location yet, so that means you can order all of their stuff online, and I highly recommend it. This is very, very tasty. So I have no plans for New Year's Eve, but I'm gonna do something on my face anyway, because I have no plans otherwise. I'm gonna try some new things. Y'all, I guess today is the day. Out with a bang, I guess. I am going to try to do some eyelashes. We're gonna see how that goes. Cross fingers. And maybe legs and eyes for me as well, that I don't glue my eyes shut. Let's do eyes first. I have fallen in love with the liquid glitter eyeshadow from e.l.f. It is a wonderful color. It is a lovely texture. I like it very muchly. And I'm gonna try to do something kind of simple-ish, sparkly on the eyes. So I'm not a New Year's resolution kind of person. I suck at them, number one. And number two, I think if you want to make a change in your life, you should just make a change in your life, and you shouldn't have to do it on a certain day or for a certain holiday. So if you are a person who sets resolutions, I hope that your resolution goes well and that you achieve all of the things in an easy and self-compassionate kind of way. Is that people put a lot of pressure on themselves to be perfect right out of the gate, and that's not how change works. That's also part of the reason that I don't do them, because my brain likes to get into that routine of telling me what a horrible person I am for not getting everything right on the first try, even though intellectually I know that perfection is not a thing that exists. Some things that I am deciding ahead of time to start working on in 2022 that are not resolutions. I am not giving myself a deadline, and I'm not giving myself an absolute. I am just setting a goal to eventually start working on some of these things. I want to spend more time on myself, because I'm notoriously terrible at that. If you know me in real life at all, you know that I'm really hard on myself. I expect a lot of myself, and I'm a people pleaser as well. I'm gonna go ahead and smash this eyeliner. We're gonna hope for the best. And I need a mirror that is closer to me. I'm also trying to find like how far away from my camera I need to be, and still be able to see the things that I'm doing to myself, but also for you to be able to see more than just my forehead, because I noticed that. I'm gonna try for a big juicy wing. Preferably pointing the same direction on both sides. Oh my God, they're actually How did I do that? Skip City. I wish I could talk and do this at the same time. Kind of, sort of even. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. And I'm kind of going a bit thicker than I normally would because I know I gotta have somewhere. The dog upstairs. I know I gotta have somewhere to put the eyelashes and sort of camouflage that. Love it. Now, for my next trick, getting them even-ish. We'll see what happens. So next I'm gonna do foundation. Now, I am 0% sure about this. This is the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. It's in the color Fair. It's full coverage. When I very, very quickly tried it when I got it, before I realized that it was full coverage, I remember thinking that is way too dark. This is the lightest color that they carry, I think. So we're gonna try this and see what happens. It may end up being okay. It may just be that I am not used to full coverage foundation, which is completely true. Maybe it's not too dark. Maybe it's just the wrong undertone. It looks very different in person from how it does on camera. But we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna put my features back on, and we're gonna see how it looks. It's actually okay. I take it back that it's too dark. Concealer is gonna be next. I have the Jecca Black Liquid Concealer. This is also in the lightest shade that they have. It's very liquidy. And I don't know if this is a thing that I should do that with, but that's what we're gonna do. So with the foundation, that looks pretty nice, actually. Okay, so I was prepared for all of this stuff to be way too dark for me. And it's not, which is kind of nice to know. I was gonna be disappointed that I had a whole bunch of products that I wasn't gonna use. Oh wait, it's all full coverage, which means I'm way less likely to use it. And my goal for today is to do this without poking myself in the eye with a brush or a mascara wand. Lofty goals for today. What do we think? Looks very full coverage. Thrive Causemetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in Aurora. I love this thing as an eyeliner type lower lash line deal. And I've not used it yet with this e.l.f. liquid glitter eyeshadow thing, but they look to be very complementary colors. It helps if it's right side up. the Girlactik Glow on the Go Jet Setter. Oh, I think that's the color, Jet Setter. It's like a crayon highlighter thing. I didn't really like it as like a cheek highlight, but I do really like it for an inner corner highlight. And I'll probably do it as a brow highlight too. I still gotta do something about my eyebrows, y'all. This is getting to be ridiculous. Do I want to try the fox eye? Is it a fox eye? But it's like pointy, pokey. Let's try it and see what happens. It's just makeup, right? It washes off. It's fun to play. This is, spoiler alert, this is part of my learning to not be a perfectionist. That goes for playing with makeup too. For some reason, even though I know that I am not particularly talented or like trained or taught or practiced or whatever, like I know that this stuff shouldn't come easily, that I shouldn't expect it to come easily anyway. And yet I still expect my first graphic eyeliner look to be like super fantastic with no practice, just like do it. And I'm pretty sure that's not how any of this works. So before I actually start doing this, I'm gonna figure this out first. I have this fold that comes all the way into the inner corner on both of my eyes. And that always makes me think that I can't do this foxy eye wing thing on the inner corner just because of how everything lays. So this might mess up the entire thing, and I'm kind of okay with that if you are. If you're just along for the ride. We'll try this together and we'll see what happens. So, okay, I'm gonna start on the inner corner and then try to connect it to my lid and see what happens. Oh, good Lord. And I can't stick the end on there. Okay, here we go. I'm doing the thing. And I just realized I'm totally doing this on my dominant side first, and now I have to do it on my non-dominant side. Okay, wish me luck. Here we go. Oh, I totally can't see. I can't get in the right position to be able to see it. Okay. That's not working. Okay, contortions are not working. Did I do it? I think I did it. I don't want to mess with it anymore because it kind of sort of looks okay, and I'm pretty cool with that. And the Causemetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder and Translucent. I don't know why I keep coming back to it, but this is what I always come back to, apparently. Does it make my pores go away? No, not really. Do I want my pores to go away? I don't know. Pores are important. Important. Jeez. Let's do contour first. If I can figure out how to get into this thing. I've got the e.l.f. contour palette. It's powder. I've had this for a while. This is, what color is this? light medium, and I use the darkest shade just because it's the coolest toned. And I'll give myself some cheekbones. This is probably going to look super ridiculous in real life, but who cares? It's about the pictures, right? I'm sure there's a bunch of techniques and rules and stuff that you're supposed to follow when doing contour, and I obviously, not having been taught how to do any of this stuff, I have no idea what any of those rules are. But I figure if we are contouring and exaggerating or drawing attention to or playing up the natural slopes and whatnot of the face, or hiding what we don't want to be seen, like this ginormous forehead of mine, and just like follow where the light naturally either hits or makes shadows or whatever. Playing with light and stuff like that. Do you hear my cat? That sounds like a hunting yowl, so she caught a toy. Such a good girl she is. More tea. Cute. All right, bronzer, Shades by Shan. Love it. This is Latte. Such a lovely bronzer, now that I have kind of sort of figured out how to do that on my face. I really like how this is looking already, friends. Make myself look like I have at some point in the distant past seen the sun. I didn't even grab a highlighter. What's wrong with me? I did. Yes, I did. So this was BoxyCharm, I think. It's Illamasqua. It is the Beyond Liquid Highlighter in OMG, and very blinding from what I remember. I mean, it's New Year's. I want to be blinding, right? It's such a pretty highlight. I'm gonna do the nose thing. Let's do the nose thing. Can I do this with liquid highlight? I don't know. Do the exclamation point on my nose. Oh, I'm getting it all over the place. Graceful. Okay. Let's do blush. I have two. I have the wet blush from Sophia and Maybelle in Bubbly. I'm gonna do that first, and then I've got the Ofra blush in Rose, which is cool toned, which I very much like. I was surprised at how much I liked this. I got this in an Ipsy, surprise, and opened it, and I was like, that's really pink. And it is really pink, but it's also really flattering. And that was the moment that I realized that all of these lovely peach toned blushes that make me incredibly happy to look at don't make me incredibly happy to look at on my skin, because they pull very, very orange. And so I have been trying to focus more of my attention on the pinker blushes because they do look more natural on me. And now I am, there's the cat again. Now I'm wanting to play with like a lavender blush. And I love this formula. It is very forgiving. At first I was really confused because it didn't feel like a cream blush when I was swatching it the very first time that I used it. I was like, why do they call it a wet blush? Is it just because it looks kind of wet? It is, as far as I can tell, most certainly a cream blush. But it ends up looking so pretty. even if it's alarmingly pink to me. I'm switching over to the Rose from Ofra. With a big old powder brush. And because my eyes are so sparkly and my highlighter is still blinding, I prefer matte blushes anyway. I like my eyes to be sparkly. I don't like my cheeks to be sparkly. I don't know why, just personal preference probably. But I am finding that this combination of these two blushes is one of my favorites. Okay, I've got the Real Her Definer Brow Pencil in I Am Strong. It does have a spoolie. It is teeny tiny little pencil. So I have a question. Are you a person, whoever you are, hi, do y'all do hair and then makeup? Or makeup and then hair? What part, or I guess what order of the getting ready process does that have? Like, do you put your outfit on and then do your makeup and then do your hair? Or do you put your outfit on and then do your hair and then do your makeup? Or do you do your hair and then makeup and then outfit? Or do you do makeup and then hair and then outfit? Or some other combination of those. I am generally makeup and then hair and then putting on the outfit, but I usually already have an idea of what clothes I want to wear. And since I'm not going anywhere tonight, I can put on all of the things that I want to and take pictures. I really, really dig this eye look. I'm really digging this look in general right now. Yeah, so if you want to, let me know what your order of operations is for getting ready for an event or for every day or both or whatever. That I think that would be interesting to know from friends. I still haven't made my mind up about this eyebrow pencil. I feel like it's maybe a little bit too, is it too dark? Is it too warm? Is it just right? I don't know. I really like the way those turned out. Brow gel, I have the We Are Fluid Browsy Brow Gel in clear. Mascara first. I'm gonna do the Superhero It mascara in Super Black. This is an elastic stretch volumizing mascara. I'm impressed with this stuff. It doesn't smudge at all. And let me tell you, I've tested it. I don't like it as much on my lower lashes as I do my top lashes. But it does build up some pretty good volume. It's not clumpy, and it does not budge. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake on me anyway. Remember that goal that we had when we started this? No poking myself in the eye. And I'm going to give myself an additional challenge with those eyelashes. I haven't practiced this at all. Like, I have never put fake eyelashes on that were not magnetic. I've used both varieties of magnetic, where you have the two pieces that magnetize together around your, like, knee on your lashes. I've tried those. Those are infuriating. Even with that fancy little tool that they give you that, like, holds them and everything. Super, super hard to work with. And I've tried the magnetic liner, where you put the liner on and then you snap the lashes on to that, and it magically fixes itself. But I've never tried like regular old glue on eyelashes. So we're gonna try that. New year, new me, right? New year, new stuff, new challenges. Maybe I will absolutely love them. Maybe I won't, but you never know until you try, right? Okay, so that's 2 coats. I'm gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna sip some more tea. And by sip, I mean chug. That is really tasty stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. I'll do the left ones first. That sounds good. Okay, I measured. I did not need to trim. I'm going to apply the adhesive. Wait 20 or 30 seconds. I've seen people shake them. I've seen people do this kind of thing too, to like loosen the band up. It's probably a terrible idea to do this on my left eye first, but I kind of want to get it over with. Maybe I'll just take pictures on my right side because that wing looks pretty good. And that's, let's do this. You can barely see those. I mean, I can tell a difference looking like right at them. But those are quite natural looking. I mean, they should be. They are naturals. I really like those. Okay, so I'm less scared of this process now. Eye number 2, famous last words, right? And I do very much appreciate that they included glue. That makes me happy. So I gotta tell you, I have been thinking for a very, very long time about trying falsies. They are quite popular. Oh, I got some on my nail. That's fine. They're quite popular for performances and stuff, so that people can actually see from like 20, 30, 100 feet away that you have eyelashes while you are frolicking in the air. Which like that was the context for me initially trying the magnetic lashes. I've just been really intimidated by this whole process, like really worried about getting glue that close to my eye and whatnot. And I'm sure I'm not getting these in the perfect spot, but that's why I wanted to start small so that I can just sort of get used to the process, I guess. So round 2. And I do think I did a much better job getting that one in a good spot. Y'all, I did it. They're so pretty. I might actually be able to wear these on a fairly regular basis. When I have the time to do like makeup. I don't wear makeup every day. Okay, so that went way better than I was expecting. I can feel them. I can kind of sort of see them too. We'll see how, we'll see how that feels. So the only thing I have left is the lip, which was what I was really excited about anyway. I'm gonna do a dark reddish with lots of glitter to go with my lots of glitter on my eyes. And I have to say, like, I haven't even done lips yet. And this, I think, is my favorite look that I've done so far. It feels very me. It feels very pretty. So, lip liner, we're going to do the Thrive Causemetics in Devon. This is their lip filler lip liner. Helps when you read it right side up. And this is sort of a plummy color. I'm doing the half-caked lip fondant in Bordeaux, which I got initially because it looks brick red in the tube, and I really like that color. This is not where it dries. This dries to kind of a berry color. It's a magical lipstick that looks different colors in different contexts. It looks like a dark brick red in person. It pulls, I don't remember actually. I think that's in pictures, and then it pulls very berry in person. But hold on. It does last really, really well. Even with like eating greasy things as well, it held up really well last time I tried it. It's been a while since I've worn this. But it smells like a bakery. I love it. You know what the smell reminds me of? When I was little, I had a little toy kitchen set that had glazed donuts that they were like scented. They were scented, and they were supposed to smell like donuts. They just smelled like plastic vanilla. And that's why I'm saying, like, this smells like a bakery, because it smells so much like that stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do one more coat on my lips, and then we'll get the glitter on. Yay, that looks so nice. Glitter. This is the Lipstick Queen Altered Universe Lip Gloss in Meteor Shower. When I first put this on, I was not wearing lipstick. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I bought it, wanted to see it. And I remember saying as it went on, this looks like New Year's Eve in a tube. So we're gonna add that to this New Year's Eve thing. So here we go. Oh yeah. And here is what's so impressive about this lipstick. You can see, even if it's not completely focused, that there is no lipstick that has transferred onto this lip gloss, which is not what I was expecting. I have my little tissue here to wipe it off, but I don't need it. Like, that's amazing. How do they do that? Is it spray paint? I really like how that turned out. I do look like my foundation is a little bit too dark, I think, compared to my neck. So we'll do that with the hair and cover that up. That's what we'll do. This part, like the eyes, I could do that. I could do that every day. Very, very glittery. Very, very pretty. I'm not sure. A little foxy eye bit. That's an awful lot of work for a little bit of payoff on camera. I can tell a difference. It does look really nice. I do actually really like the eyelashes too. They are not super big. They do look very natural to me. This is the finished look and I feel very cute. I do. I really, really like this. I like this. I love this sparkly eye. I gotta say, like, I am super, super impressed. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm super impressed with these. Super, super impressed. Like, I am going to buy more of these. Yeah. I like how it ended up coming together. I hope that your New Year's Eve is super fantastic and very safe. Be careful out there. There's still an awful lot of virus out there. Humans are gross. So be safe, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you in the new year. Bye. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this. I just washed my face and the lipstick and the gloss are still on after a double cleanse. So, two very enthusiastic thumbs up for the lasting power. I have no idea how the gloss is still on there. I'm assuming it stuck to the lipstick. And since the lipstick wouldn't come off, the gloss wouldn't come off. They're sticky. But that color didn't go anywhere. That's really impressive. Anyway, that's all I wanted to just say. Bye.